Hello and a warm welcome. Hope all of you are doing well today. Our topic of today is ancient wisdom about investment and multi-layered security. Ancient wisdom has always been in the world. It is knowledge of the nature of things and of human nature. It is the wisdom of understanding and compassion of which all of us feel in need in depths of in our being. What is wisdom? Wisdom is different than knowledge, much in the same way that knowing the right thing to do isn't necessarily the same as doing the right thing. Psychologists call this the knowing and doing gap. And philosophers talk about one's conviction versus one's conduct. Joining us today from Russia, Didi Santosh is an experienced spiritual teacher and leader with more than 40 years of experience. She came to St. Petersburg in 1990, and since then, she has been part of opening and directing spiritual service in Russia, Baltic region, Georgia, and CIS, including Ukraine, Belarus, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. So let us all welcome Didi Santosh today. Good afternoon,
Hello, good
Didi.
afternoon. Happy to see you, Zabin.
Thank you for joining us today.
You have really done wonder by reaching to St. Petersburg, Russia, straight from Indonesia, and inviting this beautiful gathering, which is not visible, of course, but I know that this is beautiful gathering. Hello.
Yes, we can see you and hear you very clearly.
Yeah, nice.
So over to you now.
Great. So this year had been the time when we discovered that meetings can be done in this way also, and give and take from heart to heart can be in this way also, because we were not used to using so much of technology or screen when comes to question of spiritual experiences. But this is the wonder of time, and if we see this year, many could discover very good number of plus and minus both things in their lifestyle, and they had started working on it, whether it was related to our timetable or it was in relationships. So we have started moving better, right? Agree? So when Zabin asked me that they would like to meet, so very first feeling was, oh wow, because I was also remembering Indonesia when I was there in Jakarta, very beautiful gathering and meetings, public meetings which we had. Faces of all those brothers and sisters are in my heart till today. And I chose to share my thoughts and my experience about the theme, which for me is one of the important thing to do in this spiritual life, and that is about investment. It sounds like corporate term, but my dear brothers and sisters, believe it. Before it enters into corporate world or in economical dimension, it has everything to do with my whole life at inner level. So I am talking about ancient wisdom of Raja Yoga, investment in that connection. So one thing, if we ask from us, when each and everyone in this gathering was born, so we know the reply. I was born in December, you were born in January, February, March, April, May. So we also know which date we were born. So this is one thing. And second thing is, if I'm asked how long I'm going to live, how much time I have the life in my hand, hardly any one of us will be having some reply over this. We know when I came, when I was born, that is fixed everywhere in my passport, in my ration card, or whatever. But how long I will be here, I don't know. And the time in between, when I came and when I will go, is what is called life. So now, this whole life, if we see in terms of time, we have only 3 days: yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Whole my life is just this much. Some of it is past, some of it is yet to open. I don't know what is yet there in that Pandora box for me to open. This is all tomorrow. Everything in this life which is with me in my hand is today. It's very much with me today. So now, yesterday is gone, tomorrow is yet to come, and this present is totally in my hand. So this is exactly the basis of where I have to invest. So my all investments are connected to this one day, 24 hours. And when I talk about it, there are again 3 things in that: what I have to invest, and in what I have to invest, and for what I have to invest, and what I'm going to get. 4 things. What I have at all to invest, for what I am investing, that is, in what I am going to invest, why I am going to invest, and what I am going to get out of that. No one in the world would think of investment without thinking of some revenue which he is going to get or which he is expecting to get, which is called ROI, revenue on investment, revenue after investment. So if you choose to sow the grain in the garden or in your farm, so you will get grain for 1 year. So this is investment for 1 year. So it is single layered investment. And if you choose to sow the seeds of some fruits, it will be multi-layered, because you can get the grapes, mango, guava, all these fruits you will continue to get many years after you have invested, after you have sown, after you have taken care of the whole harvesting process. But when the same thing is connected with me, the inner level, because we all are not just what we are visible in the mirror, we are all two in one. And very simple way to experience that 2 in 1 is, dear brothers and sisters, to feel the words which we use throughout the day: I and mine. I and mine. Simple words. So I'm the one who wants to invest, who wants to use something into something, and mine is what I have. So what I have there to invest, first of all, is this my physical body. So certainly I am not this physical body. As I say, this is my physical body. So this is the deepest aspect of that ancient wisdom which says, know yourself. Who is saying, who am I? So I am not visible. Mine body is visible. So I'm invisible, thinking being, conscient being, consciousness, who plans, who thinks, who decides, and then uses this physical body as a set to create something. So I am a creator. This body also is my creation, but once I have now this body, so then I can create using this body something more, and more, which is called doing karma. And every karma gives me something. Every karma gives me some result. So whatever my today is nothing but a bunch of all karma which I did yesterday, and today it is with me in the form of result. So am I happy with my today? So if I am not very much happy with my today, with the world around me today, with my relationships, with what I earn, with what I feel, so where I have to look for? I have to look for what I had been doing in terms of karma. So therefore, investment by me, by conscient entity, Atma. Atma means that spiritual power, I myself. You can feel yourself behind the eyes, in the center of the forehead, and when you look at others, the position of the Atma or the soul is exactly in the middle of the forehead. So this is the greatest ancient wisdom which till now, although people have forgotten it to great extent, but still the memory of this is in the marks which they put in the center of the forehead, not knowing that this is the seat of consciousness. And sitting behind the eyes, I look at the world through my eyes. So eyes are like windows from where you can see me, I can see you. So this Atma has body to use to invest. This Atma, I, the soul, have energy, have time. So these are my treasures. I have 24 hours, almost 86,400 seconds. Every second is a drop of energy. Every second. So every second is like a diamond. So every day I have diamonds. 86,000 diamonds I have. If I invest them rightly, I can have multi-layered capital. I can have attainments like mountain. I can become multi-millionaire, billionaire in terms of different kinds of achievements. But we know that not whole day we use the way as it is to be used. So the very first thing comes is that from where my day should begin. Investment in the day should begin by investing over me, because I am something which is permanent in this body. Have you seen anybody who came and didn't go? Anyone who came in this world, took birth, went away. After some years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 100 years, there is no one who came and didn't go. So too I am going to go. So when I say I am going to go, this body will remain here. It will perish. It will be useless. So this is an asset which I should be able to use when I am here. It is like my home in which I am living. But I am the one who is resident, conscious entity, soul, Atma, is permanent. So something which is permanent is the best thing to get my investment, for investment. So what can I invest in the soul? What can I put in me, the soul? So for that ancient wisdom reveals in front of us that you, soul, Atma, each and every soul, you, me, everyone else in the world, more than 7 uh, billion people in the world, they all are Atmas. We are all made of energy of peace, love, happiness, knowledge, purity, bliss, and power. So these are my energy. I am a conscient being and I am light and I'm made of these energies. So early in the morning, if I choose to increase the degree of all of these my energies, if I invest in that, how I will increase that, how I will invest that. Because this experience of love, peace, and happiness is in the form of feelings, and feelings means thoughts. If I get up and create thoughts, that is, I invest thoughts of happiness for me, I increase happiness for me. Wonderful? Because if you get up and straight away you just run in the bathroom or newspaper or just looking at mobile or talking to somebody or quickly taking bath and eating, okay, then it means you are investing on body from the very beginning of the day. But body is perishable and temporary, is not going to be with you forever. You are forever. So what you will invest in you, revenue of that, you will get it even after this birth. Multi-layer. So this is the wisest investment, that I get up every day. People love to use the word meditation for it, or love to use the word contemplation for that. But it's a very simple thing. It's natural for me to feel myself, to give time to myself. I can just for half an hour or 20 minutes, 15 minutes, sit down in silence and create these thoughts of happiness. What a wonderful creator I am. When I took this body from the womb of mother, it was so small. But I, the conscious entity, was eating, putting the food in the body, and by putting the food in body, I have made this body from this size now to 5 feet, to 6 feet, 1.5 meter, so much big body. I am creator. So I have now this asset with me, and for what I have to use these eyes? I have to use these eyes to give the experience of kindness and mercy to all my brothers and sisters, because all are spiritual beings, Atmas like me. And this identity of ours unites us, keeps us together. So this is foremost investment in the early morning. Second thing, although I am speaking shortly, but whole Raj Yoga wisdom gives a lot of depth of this, because according to my karma, which I am going to do in the day, is going to be my tomorrow. And karma is not, my karma is not a mechanical action, because I am Atma, conscient being, thinking beings. My every karma is ethical action, moral action, spiritual action. So certainly my every act should reflect some or another virtue. And I am peaceful, loveful, I'm a being of happiness. So every act I am talking to you, so it's not simply talking of a radio. It's not simply the sound of some machine, but I'm a being in this human body. So sound energy plus energy of love, plus energy of peace, plus energy of happiness. So, but if I have not increased the degree of this, all my energy in the morning by thinking about, I didn't invest on it in the morning, my actions will be devoid of these energies. They will be ordinary action, not so virtuous action, not so elevated. So if actions will be such, tomorrow my tomorrow will be then accordingly. So I can in fact predict. So investment to make myself better every day, better and accomplished in terms of the spiritual energy every day, is going to give me more and more layers of strength, blessings, good wishes from everyone around me. Because when you share something good with everyone, when you share something which is needed by everyone, then you get good wishes, then you get blessings, and this is a treasure. And then all these treasures, maybe today I'm very healthy, but this treasure of good wishes then will be accumulating for my future, for many further years. So isn't it multi-layered security for me? Insurance, because I can be sick anytime, I can have accident anytime. We are in the world which is full of uncertainty. Anything which I have today can be lost in 1 second. We have seen this in last year. What kind of losses the world have seen. So therefore, this acts like insurance. My such karma acts like insurance. Second thing in which ancient wisdom teaches us, Raj Yoga's wisdom teaches us to invest is in what? Relationship. Relationship. Because we spend our time and energy, we do lots of things. Lots of things. We spend our almost all the day there, but human beings, living beings, people around me, by investing in them, I again get multi-layered security. And when it comes to the question of relationship, tell me, whenever you have seen anyone going from this world, leaving the body, when they left, did any one of their relation accomplish them? Did mother of someone accomplish them? Did wife of someone, accompany them? Did child of someone accompany them? No. Everyone came alone. Everyone will leave alone. All souls, all atmas come in the body alone, and all souls will leave alone. Nobody is going to accompany me. So therefore, question comes, is there anyone who is forever mine, or all are temporary? So Raj Yoga wisdom explains that Father of all souls, all Atmas, is Supreme Father, Paramatma, benefactor soul, God. So He is our permanent relative. And relation with Him, permanent relationship with Him we have is of father and child, whether we know Him or not, whether we believe Him in or not, whether we are able to experience Him at this moment or not. But still, He is our Father. So why not to invest in knowing Him more, in coming closer to Him more, if He is permanent? And how can you come to know the one who is highest in the world, how can you come close to the one who is most powerful in the world? Certainly, for that, you have to invest, first of all, your desire, your love. When you want to come close to someone, you pay attention, you express your wish to know them better. So, how much time I am spending every day to think of him or know about him through reading or through my own contemplation. When I came to know, I was the student in and doing zoology honors in Delhi University, and first year when I entered in the laboratory area, I saw there were 30, 40 of us students in the class and very big tray with wax in the tray and frogs lying in the trays. And I was shocked. Okay, what I'm going to do with these frogs? And I was told we have to cut it. Although I know that zoology is about all that, but I was not ready for cutting the pigeons and lizards or frogs, cockroaches, etc. So one day I did that, but second day I was so painful, feeling painful, and asked my professor why we do this, why we need to do this, to cut all these creatures which are innocent and they have not done anything wrong to me. And why should I cut them? Then he said, for the health of humanity, for the medical purpose, because zoology students can go to the medical field or can become teachers. So they will teach about bodies, they will teach about animals. So for the sake of human beings and education purpose and I said, but are we so weak that in order to support our health, in order to get the longer life, we have to kill these animals? I looked into his eyes and I felt that he is absolutely in bondage of the system, education system or authority. So he's not going to answer me because this is not, he decided that what should be taught to the students. So I decided, no, as much time I'm spending looking at cockroach through microscope, 3 hours, the leg of cockroach and the brain of cockroach and the head of the cockroach and that much time, why I don't spend to know God Almighty? Cockroach cannot help understanding and learning and doing research over the cockroach. What it going to give me? So that investment, that's not investment. That is just spending the time on that which is creating even my bad karma. Once I felt that, I decided to know more about God. And that was the time when my mother took me to Brahma Kumaris. And then there was no time seeing behind. I came to know about my Father, Supreme Soul, and I started giving my energy and my time in doing those things which he was teaching. And the greatest of his teaching was who you are. You are in this world. Do you know who you are? So that was the time when I learned about this kind of unique investment, that I am a soul, spiritual being, conscient entity. So this here should be my first investment, and second investment in keeping my relationship with my Father, who also is soul, who is also point of light energy and resides in the space beyond this material world, physical world. And how can anyone do that? How can I invest in the relationship with God? Simple thing. If you say you love someone and do exactly opposite, Do you think that your relationship will be good with that person? No, not for a long time. So, doing that, what the one whom you love says is the best way to invest in the relationship. Being obedient, not just being loveful, but being cooperative, helping him, helping anyone in whom relationship you are, with whom you are in relationship, helping that one, listening to that one, obeying that one is the investment for long lived relationship. Why there are so many divorces now? Because each and everyone wants to live their own life. I love you, but I will do whatever I want. That one cannot even eat the same way as the one whom you love eats. So how you will have a long live relationship? So relationship will finish either in 1 year or in 5 years, not like old days. 40 years life together of husband and wife, 60 years living together. So not just question of husband and wife long life, long-term relationship, but relationship between teacher and students, between mother and children, they all are based on this investment. Our basic relationship need every day investing these feelings of cooperation, the affirmation of being together. Yes, I am yours. Oh my dear Supreme Father, I'm your child. I love you. Affirmation. I know you love me always, but I too love you. And you are ocean of peace. I'm also going to be peaceful with everyone today. Of course tomorrow, but tomorrow I don't know. Today is in my hand. You are ocean of love. I'm also going to be loveful with everyone today. So when I affirm like this, then he also knows she bothers about me. She thinks about me. And if anything will happen, he will have to take care of me because I'm his child. So you see, if you have some bodyguard or if you have some insurance policy who will save you from, who will give you some money after this or that, this is all so little and temporary. And if you take him as your guard, as if you have appointed him your all-time guard, protector, who will be in front of you, who will be behind you, who will be by your side, because you invest every day some time for him. And not just some time, but in between also, you keep on just. And when comes the question of physical relationship, that is the people with whom we are in the worldly relationship, my mother, husband, father, children, we invest a lot in them. But let us check what we invest. We will bring gifts for them. We will cook food for them. We will build a house for them. Well, this is all for body. But are my relatives are just bodies? No, they are souls and bodies. My relation is with the soul because body will go. Body does not understand anything. Soul is there. So they are able to listen me and interact with me through body. So I have to invest, first of all, my pure good wishes for each and every member or each and every relative of mine. Good wishes, pure feelings, feelings of love. Love is not what I do something, doing something, or I give gift, or I feed you with something. But love is that feeling, spiritual vibration, which means that you want each and every one to stay safe, protected, and ever, ever, ever growing, ever progressing. You have full of good wishes, heart full of good wishes for them. So this investment is multi-layered investment, is going to give you multi-layered revenue, many years. When you invest even in a single relationship, but we don't have single relationship in life, we have at least 3, 4, 5 basic relationships. Then we have contacts, we have friends, we have colleagues. So Raj Yoga wisdom says that when you interact, you interact as a perfect being, means switching on your full energy. Full energy means it is the energy of 16 celestial degrees, and 16 celestial degrees means starting from here, the seat of the soul consciousness from here, means very pure vibrations coming, and then energy of compassion through eyes, which is called drishti, and very selfless smile, the smile of protection, that is, which is able to protect others from sorrow, and the hands, your hands are giving the energy of cooperation, ready to do anytime, anything. And then like this, there are 16 acts for investment, 16 type of acts. So this kind of relationship lasts longer, lasts forever, even after one birth, many, many births, because you have connected yourself deeply. You are not just, mouth, ear pleasing, your language. Okay, well, how can I help you? Tell me, can I be of some help to you? Not such eye washing sentences. No, no, no. You see what people need. You do that. You do that. You give them. So these days, relationships have become so superficial, official, even children, parents. They talk like as if they are like only acquaintances or friends, but not deep relation. So this investment in God, my permanent relative, and all other souls, also my present relatives, is very much important. And it gives security. The security, first of all, from fear. Fear to stay unprotected, fear to become alone, fear to lose something in the life. No, when you have spent good enough energy in all these relationships, you are like careless emperor, because this all is like your treasures. You know that if something happens to me, people will take care of me because I love them. So this my love echoes in their actions whenever there is some need. But it does not happen if I was just doing it out of ethical concepts, or just because I'm in the society, so I have to talk to the people, say hello to them, or give them gifts on birthdays. Not that kind of social obligation type of relationship. No, real, with everyone, very real, authentic love. And third kind of the thing where investment, ancient wisdom teaches us to have is then, of course, our body. First is soul, Atma. Second is relation, in that God and all others. And third is body. My body means my companion. If you have body, you can do everything. If you don't have body, so this body is like, for me, if I see it like temple, see it like a good home, I am safe in this. So cleaning, every day investment on cleaning of physical body, it's the most auspicious investment for the body. So all the things, you use your eyes every day, you use nose every day, you use ears, you use tongue and teeth every day, you use hand every day. So whatever you use most every day, you have to spend more time for cleaning that. But you might see people just get up without taking good bath. They will just they spend more time on doing what we say as, Zabin, what is that word for? No, when they put that cream and powder, lot of things, and then put, yes,
Makeup, you mean makeup?
yeah, makeup, right? Because I get Russian words. I don't speak much English throughout the day, speak much Russian. So maquillage, makeup. So they spend more time in makeup, 1 hour in makeup and 10 minutes in taking bath. Oh my God. How you are going to get multi-layered, that is many layered healthy life expecting from this body. This horse of yours will cry, will jump. I'm not going to make you sit on me. You don't take my care. How can I give you health then? Healthy ride. And when you ask people, how are you? Oh, yes, walking. Oh, yes, moving. Am I moving? Why not flying? You have got such a vehicle that you can fly. You can be like angels, so light. But because you have not invested in the body. And investing in the body is, first of all, cleaning the body, keeping body very clean. And not clean in the early morning, but throughout the day. I should have the feeling of, so one is purity of the soul, cleanliness of Atma through positive thoughts. And then this investment is cleaning. And then it also includes, of course, proper food, our whole daytime table, that how much I use this body, how much I take rest to this body. This all things everyone knows. There is nothing about ancient wisdom in that. Everyone knows. But what ancient wisdom says in this is that this is not yours. Oh dear soul, this which you think is my body, of course you can have the joy of saying like that because it is with you at this moment. Anything which is with me is not mine. I got it. And I will have to leave it. So I'm just trustee. So if I have got it, I have got it to invest in the peace in the world, not making world pieces. My aim of life means in whatever I act I will do through this body I have to invest in bringing peace in the world. And Indonesia comes in the world. And there will be peace in the world, there will be peace in Indonesia. There will be peace in Jakarta. There will be peace in my family, in my home. So dear brothers and sisters, this is what is multi-layered peace, by investing my body in a right way. So thank you very much for listening the thoughts. I would be happy if we chat, if you ask something.
Thank you so much, sister. You have indeed brought out a lot of points. I would just like to revise a few. What you said, investment has to do with my whole life in inner level. This is one thing that was very touching and very empowering, and that our whole life is based on yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And it is today is in our hand. This is what we got to invest in.
Yeah.
And the return of it, like you said, the ROI, because what we have learned and what we all like to invest in is something that we invest in and tomorrow get a return which is much, much more. We would like, everybody would like to do that. Don't like to invest in a product which gives us less, but
Yeah.
we want to invest in something that gives us much more. So that was very thought provoking what you said, that invest in first the soul. The main one is the Atma, which you brought to our consciousness. That first is the Atma, then is the relationships. This is where I feel that many a times today we don't give much time to each other.
Yeah.
And sometimes even relationship does not only mean relationship with others, but also relationship with the self. So yeah, that was very good. Invest in relationship. And the third is invest in the body. So taking care of your body. Like you said, that the organs of the body that you use daily the most. So we need to clean them even more than the other organs of the body. That was really very good. So you touched on contemplating and meditating. So if you could give us a few minutes of guided meditation on how we should start or end our day.
Yeah. So, as we have realized today, talking about this today, that investment at spiritual level certainly means creating the thoughts of peace, love, and happiness. So, whenever I decide to meditate or contemplate, I just allow my body to sit relax so that I can be free for some moments from this body and focus on my mind, my feelings, and allow myself consciously to think of that which will empower me, create positive atmosphere around me, and will make me higher and higher. I understand myself as soul in the body, spiritual being, conscient entity, the being of peace, love, happiness. Love is my nature. I am made of love. But am I able to experience all 24 hours this love in me for my own self? Do I have absolute love for myself? Do I love myself completely? And do I experience love for each and every human being whom I meet throughout the day, with whom I live? Because all are children of Supreme Father, my brothers on this earth, co-actors in this world drama. So, do I have acceptance of each and every one's role? Am I contented with people around me? I'm here to contribute positively in everyone else's life. I'm here to live a life of purity, dignity, compassionate life. I'm here to reveal my Father on earth, who is ocean of power and peace. And being the child of ocean of peace, I too am here to act peacefully, live peacefully, and contribute for creating peace everywhere around me. Oh, my dear Father, the being of light, your love is eternal for me. And this your trust in me is making me move ahead and helping me to do the things selflessly. Thanks to you for this life, for this wisdom, and above all, for your love. Oh, Shanti, I am a peaceful soul. So by creating such thoughts for myself, I allow myself every 2 hours or every 4 hours to have such time of 5 minutes to come in touch again and again with my inner self and with my Father. And by staying connected, I keep myself fresh and happy.
Yes, thank you, sister. And relationships are built the more you spend time with that person or individual, the relationship and the bond becomes stronger. So the more we practice this, the bond also will get stronger. And like you said, we have multi-layered security then, that he, the almighty authority of the supreme being, is always with us.
Yeah.
Thank you, sister. We have a few questions that I will read it out to you.
Mhm.
What should I do if I, due to facing continuous criticism for a long term from society, become fearful in life in everything I do, in front of others, and always live in nervousness and self-doubt, and also lost belief in myself?
Mhm. So again, if I see it in the perspective of what three aspects of time: yesterday, today, tomorrow. So, this is what is my observation and my experience today. And this all has a relationship with my yesterday. But it does not mean that I am victim of my yesterday. It does not mean that it can stop me getting some another experience from life or better experience from life or people. No, no matter how much had been the severe or strongly negative experience in past, but still today is absolutely in my hand. And law of karma says one thing, that check what I am getting from the world. I get from the world what I invest, what I give. So if something which I am getting is not what I like, then see what change you have to bring in what you are giving to the people or in general. If I invest by making my actions accurate and peaceful, I make my actions not just showy, or I do from heart. This is a very beautiful, pure investment. It's a very good currency of sincerity, very real currency. If I invest it, and invest it, leave the past. But if today you realize that you will get only what you invest, and now you would like to change this, what you are getting, then there is a whole list of currency in the soul. There are 36 diamonds which every human being has. These 36 diamonds are 36 special virtues of the consciousness of soul. And one of them, very special, if I really don't want anyone to criticize me, is sincerity. Sincerity. When I talk to people, when I do something, check the percentage of sincerity. And let at the time of action, when you are doing something, nobody is in your mind that you are doing this to please that one because that one criticizes you most. No, I want to do it because I am here in the world to do good things. So even if I am doing job, I am not doing job because of some boss. No, I am doing it because I am here in the world to do good things. And therefore, this sincerity and good knowledge of everything, whatever I take in my hand, I have to ask first myself, do I know this task? If you start cooking, even if you have to boil potato, boiling potato also is knowledge. It's a simple thing, but how you boil potato, you can overboil it or underboil it. Or while you are boiling, you go and start looking at television or something, as happened with this. You wanted to make puree, but it became too much soft. It was not so tasty. So every action you take in your hand, even if you just speak to some person, do I have the knowledge of how to speak, when to speak, how much to speak, what not to speak, what kind of words to choose? As you want to make some dish to eat, so you use proper ingredients for soup, for rice, for cream or whatever. Similarly, when you are talking to someone in relationship, that is also cooking. So the feelings or intentions or the facial expressions you choose is like choosing ingredients. And do you know that? Ask yourself and increase your knowledge. Learn through books. We have so many good books on Rajuga meditation, and in the centers everywhere, someone can sit and for 1 hour introduce you with all these virtues, and you can add them into your cooking list, means have them and use them. I think that would really help anybody.
Thank you, Didi. There has been a comment. Can you please tell Didi Santosh that I made a very profitable investment today by joining this session?
Okay, you are a very wise person. Good, good.
Okay.
Okay, multi-layered for multi-layered security. Okay, Zabin.
Yeah, we have one more question, Didi. How can I give up on self doubt, fear of failure, negative self talk, and negative thinking?
That also was there, the part of the previous question. Yeah,
Yeah,
self-doubt.
yes,
You see, again, the same thing when I ask myself, years after years, majority of us had not been investing, they didn't invest on self, means Atma. And therefore, there is always doubt. If you are going to ride, do a bicycle ride, but you didn't say hello to bicycle last 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, what will happen? You will definitely feel, okay, whether bicycle is all right or not, whether it is fine to sit on this or not. So similarly, when you are with your own self every day, how can you have doubt over yourself? You know, if you go on a road every day, you can go after 10 years closing the eyes because you know each and everything on this road. And where is the stone, where is some hurdle, where is it is not right road. Yeah, so you save yourself. Similarly, if I meet myself every day, enough of time in the morning, and if, then maybe the whole world says me something wrong, but because I know myself very nicely, because I meet myself very nicely, I'm most important person for myself in the world, because if I'm not there, world is not there for me. Will word exist if you are not there? For you, the word is not there the moment you are not there. So just don't use the word meditation. It means sitting with yourself. And then, second thing is what that was fear, self doubt, and fear. Yeah, fear
yes,
from, yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
So if your teacher, if your mentor, if your guru is an ordinary person, is third class teacher, of course, whatever he has taught you, you will never be assured of your success, whether you will do right or not. Why don't you make God your teacher? Why don't you verify your every action with his teachings? Why don't you learn more about him? Because when you have such a good teacher, your confidence will be, because Almighty will teach you the best way of actions. And for that, whether you go in north or south or east or west, or in Indonesia or Malaysia or wherever you go, you will be able to act with the higher norms, because he is beyond this world. He can teach you, he can make you a global personality, he can make you perfect being. And if you will be perfect being, from where fear, how you will have fear, tell me. And if your teachers are ordinary people, and then of course always there will be some doubt in everything. So take new steps in the life to come close to self and God.
that is beautiful because we can only give what we have. So our physical teachers will only give what they have. Like you also very correctly said, that it just echoes back. What
Yeah.
we are giving is just echoing back. So likewise, what we have within us, we
Yeah.
can give to others that. But if we fill ourselves with that pure energy from God as our teacher, as our father, as our guardian angel, and that is what we can give to others. So that was indeed very beautiful. So thank you once again, Didi Santosh, for joining us today and sharing your wisdom with us.
It
It
was a
has
pleasure
been
for me too.
it has been amazing, and hope that we can once again have you amidst us in Indonesia soon.
Yeah, you will create this thought, then something will change outside. If we don't create such good thoughts, then things will remain same. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice weekend. And our next session will be on coming Saturday at 4 p.m. Jakarta time. So I've dropped my number at the on the chat box. Do let me know. Drop me a message so that I can keep you posted with the details. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed. Om Shanti.
Okay, Om Shanti.